Hi guys, it's Audrey. How are you? I'm doing okay. Today is September the 12th. I had my treatment on September the 7th. Um, it went okay, but this time, well, it was the day after a holiday, so it was really packed. There was a lot of people there, and it took a little longer than normal. And also, I had a different nurse this time, and normally at the beginning of every treatment, I have, well, I think I showed, well, yeah, I showed you guys my port placement where they do my treatments through. And at the beginning of every treatment, they always flush my port before they begin the treatment. And this time, when the nurse was flushing my port, he could get solution to go in, but after first they have to get a solution to go in, and then they have to try and pull back to make sure that they can pull blood back. And he could get solution to go in, but he could never get blood to come back. So therefore I had a large blood clot in my port. So I couldn't start my treatment until that was dissolved. So he had to give me some type of clot buster, is what we called it. Anyway, he put the solution on in my port. Excuse me. And I had to sit and wait for an hour to see if it dissolved it. And it did. After an hour, he came back and he flushed it again, and it flushed just fine. And from there, we proceeded to give me my pre-meds, which they always give me pre-meds before every treatment. One is for nausea, so I won't get any nausea, hopefully. And well, that's basically the only pre-med I take with the second treatment. With the first treatment, I always have to have the nausea medicine and Tylenol, but not with the second treatment. I don't, because the other medicines were a lot stronger than the second treatment. So I had my treatment. Everything went pretty well. I was pretty tired because the night before I didn't really sleep much, tossed and turned, and it was real muggy out. It rained a whole lot, and since my treatment didn't go as planned, I had a ride there, which my son took me, and he had a car, so he was going to come and pick me up after treatment before he had to take the car back. But since my treatment didn't go as planned, that threw me to be later than normal, so he wasn't able to come and pick me up, which he was upset because he couldn't come pick me up. And I said, well, it's okay, I ride the bus, so I was going to ride the bus. But it was pouring down raining. He had to go to class, so he had the umbrella. Well, since we thought he was picking me up, he kept the umbrella, and I didn't take my umbrella with me because he was picking me up. So I wasn't prepared like I normally am, because I normally have my umbrella at all times. But I didn't have my umbrella. I finished my treatment, and wouldn't you know, we've been sitting here waiting for the rain to come. It finally came just before my treatment ended, and it started to pour down raining. But my treatment ended like about 4:12, and the bus comes like every 15 minutes. So a bus was coming at 4:15. I tried to find the housekeeping girl before I left, because she had come through once, and I was going to get a big trash bag from her to cover my head with, at least. And I couldn't find her, and I knew I had like 2 minutes to get out there. So I was like, just forget it. I grabbed me a newspaper off the table, put it over my head, and went out the door. And as I was going down that hill that I showed you guys, I was thinking to myself, do not slip. Do not slip. If you slip, just keep rolling till you get to the bus stop. But anyway, I didn't slip. I made it to the bus stop fine. But when I got to the bus stop, I looked for the bus, and it was right there. Happened to have a red light, so that was in my favor. But then I looked up, and the bus is coming. The red light changed, and the bus is coming, and we got so much rain so fast that water was just, it was splashing, it was splashing up so high, it was going higher than the bus stop, the covered bus stop. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God, can I just get behind here? But if I get behind here, it doesn't matter because there's holes through this, so the water still get me. But the bus driver saw me, so he just started going really, really slow. Excuse me. And he would just inch up a few inches, and he'd say, stay back, just stay right there. He said, wait till I get there, and then I'm going to let the bus down so you won't have to try to step up and everything. So he did that, and I got on the bus fine. Got downtown, and I had to wait about 30 minutes for my bus to come. And I just kept saying, please just let it stop raining. Just let it stop raining. So by the time I make it home, when I get off the bus, because I have to walk from the bus stop to my apartment, so that would be a walk for me, and it's pouring down raining. There's no way I could run at all, so I would just be soaked. But it stopped raining. The bus came. I got off the bus and made it home fine. Got up the stairs fine. The rest of the day was okay. And it's really weird. Mostly everybody that I've talked to or whatever, they're exhausted and stuff right after treatment, and it seems like I have like a burst of energy after treatment. I'm pretty tired when I get home because of the walking and all that stuff. But once I get here and I rest a few minutes and get something to eat, because oh my God, I was so starving so much this time. But get something to eat, and if it doesn't make me sick, it's like I have energy. And instead of doing what I'm supposed to do and rest, I usually do a little too much, and then the next day I'm exhausted. But I talked to a friend of mine, and they were like, you better rest. I better not see you online. So I rested a little. And then I know you guys saw my little winnings for this week, and that came like not the next day, but like 2 days later. So I couldn't rest then after I saw that. But excuse me, this weekend I've been trying to well, I had no choice but to rest. I was just kaput. I couldn't do anything else but rest. So I've been resting all weekend. So everything's going pretty good with me. I'm doing okay. Still having the issues with, I don't like the way my hands look and my hair, but oh well, it comes with the territory. I'll be okay. Anyway, just wanted to give you guys an update, let you know how I'm doing. I'm doing okay. Thank you for all your prayers, and don't stop praying. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.